Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Let's take another look here at Near Protocol, see what's going on. I got a lot of requests for this one recently, and I do want to say thank you to my community members. Future reference, I do have a TA request section here in our Discord if you're curious about jumping on in there. And obviously, if you're part of our premium group, congrats to our community members here for some nice profits on a 30% short from Bitcoin we took on Friday, and then another Aave short there at 28% we took on Saturday. So again, good little weekend there of shorts. The question here is, do we take a long, do we take a short on Near Protocol? That's pretty much what I'm getting prompted. So we're going to double check a few key factors here. So let's look at the liquidation levels first in the back end, kind of see if we can go from there, just to get a foothold on, what the bigger picture is looking like. Because again, with liquidation, folks, it's not like an exact science, but it helps us understand kind of like key areas of support and resistance, but also attractive areas for the whales to want to push the price action, because they do love manipulation, and that manipulation is solely guided by their drive to make more profit, right? So they can control the market when they sweep levels of liquidation, and they can push the price action how they want it to after. And we see here, there's upwards of 440. There's a decent chunk of liquidation between 425 and 440. So if we zoom out, we look at the last, last 30 days here, we can see there's a chunk of liquidation between 425 and 450. So pretty big deal there. There's still some down around $3, but that's much further away. It would make more sense for the price to go up than down in that regard. Is that why you take a long position right now, blindly? No, definitely not. If you do take a long, I would recommend just in general, based on the market conditions, low leverage, low position size. We 5x leverage our altcoins, and Bitcoin and Ethereum are the only two that I like to 10x. Because again, I try to find smaller movements there within the price action. Okay, so when we look at the Near Protocol time frame here, this is a daily time frame. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the moving averages. Everything's pretty bearish here in the overall sense. We're going to see this in a lot of coins. Doesn't matter how you look at it. Most coins are going to be below all their moving averages. They're also going to be under 50 in the RSI. It's uncommon to see one that's above, just because of how monumental the drop was here recently for the market. All that being said, money flow index is increasing. That's a good sign. It actually shows we have a lot of momentum, mainly because it's a 14-day lag. So this money flow index increasing implies we have more volume in the last 7 to 10 days than we did the previous time frame. Okay, so again, you see the selling pressure here. Not a ton of volume, and then of course the volume spiked, we hit our bottom, and we've been, while it's tapering off, it's more now than it was before. And that's a good sign. It implies that a lot of people are buying this dip, which is obviously what you need to be able to have the price recover. MACD is trying to converge but hasn't yet. This looks a lot like the Ethereum chart I just covered, and I tell you what, Ethereum, folks, is looking pretty solid here on the decrease. In other words, Bitcoin is dropped almost 1,000, roughly a good 1 to 2%, and ETH is staying the exact same. Near Protocol is exuding similar behaviors here too. So let's look at the 4-hour, see if there's any correlation here. So first of all, to connect this here, what we want to look at is the fact that we're above both moving averages, the 20 and the 50. These are extremely important. These generally run concurrent a lot of times with ascending trends, and they're generally your friend, right? As we can see here, we've wicked down 1, 2, 3 times to bounce off of this ascending type of trend, this higher low pattern. So at this point, until we break below that pattern, we can presume the price is going to continue higher. We can also presume such as well, if we look at the RSI here, we can see that we're above 50 in the RSI. It's a very good sign. Most coins cannot say that right now. Stochastic swinging up, and MACD is converging here, soon to converge. We're on the edge of a pretty awesome long position. Again, not for sure, it's not confirmed, because again, we got this descending trend line. It's somewhat of a bearish pennant pattern. So if you kind of drag this out a little bit, you could kind of see that there is a bearish type of pennant pattern with the price action kind of working itself into somewhat of a wedge. And again, it's just important to be kind of careful when you take a trade with this here. Let's go ahead and double check and see the hourly if it gives us any confirmation. We can see that we are trying to break above the cloud but haven't yet. So all the more reason why a closure above this descending trend is important. So we want like a closure today at like 405, preferably 410 or higher. If we look at the lagging span, it's free and clear. That's usually a green light to take a long, conversion line above the baseline. A lot of reasons here as to why the price action should continue higher up here for Near Protocol. Again, more likely than not, we're going to see that happen. It just depends on the price action, but you look at Bitcoin, how hard it's pulling back and how well Near Protocol is holding the line. If Bitcoin stays at 59,000 or higher today, Near Protocol is going to take off. If Bitcoin doesn't stay where it's at, we'll probably see a retracement here for Near, and we may break this ascending trend. So again, I think an invalidation for a long position would be the price action breaking A below the cloud, or B, just a bearish backtest of this ascending trend line. Okay. So maybe switch from a long to a short at that point, something along those lines. Anyways, that's kind of what we're looking at there. Good stuff here altogether for Near Protocol. I like what I see here, and I think I'm going to lean a little bit more towards the long position. If you want to be extra safe, wait another 2 or 3 hours to confirm the price action stays above the cloud and that $405 mark. All right, folks, thanks again for watching. I hope you learned something again today. If you could, please hit the like button before you go, comment below. Don't forget to take advantage of this exclusive offer through Bitunix. No KYC or VPN required. If you've used my link to register previously, you're automatically eligible for this. Okay. Furthermore, too, make sure you check out us on Twitter, Telegram, or Discord. Really cool features there for you. And obviously, if you want to become a better trader, jump on over to Trade Signals. We got some nice trades there. All right, thanks again, folks. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.